Welcome to the shooting show. This week we're in Hungary following a wounded wild boar, plus we bring you all the best outtakes from 2013. I've been invited to Hungary for some high-seat boar shooting with Wonderhart outfitters. On arrival I find there's a follow-up situation that any conscientious hunter would be willing to take part in. Thomas, nice to see you again.
Hello Pete, welcome to Hungary.
Thank you, looking forward to it.
Yeah, at least you are here. Can I introduce my friend Zoltán Ola? He's our professional hunter on the estate.
Hi Zoltán, nice to meet you.
My name is Zoltán.
And the good thing is you are here because we had a driven hunt here yesterday.
Yeah.
And we had a huge wounded tusker.
Okay.
So we need to track down.
Okay.
And we need your help.
Yeah.
If you don't mind.
No problem. Always a pleasure. I guess this little girl's going to be part of it.
Oh, she's fantastic. She saved our life a few times.
Yeah.
We will see.
Yeah.
She's brave. She's very brave. She's perfect.
Perfect. With no time to waste, we mount up and head out. Wounded boar often head for the nearest water, so that's where we'll start. After a few minutes on the road, we approach the first likely location. Everyone is keen-eyed in case we disturb the wounded boar. As we spy the forest floor for sign, the estate staff spot something moving into the thicket. It may well be our injured tusker. Now it's Zoltán to the fore as the experienced PH notices a spot of blood on the forest floor. It's time to leave the vehicle behind and strike out on foot. All hope rests on Bogey, the wire-haired tracking terrier. At this point, Bogey is only half interested, but it's not long before she picks up the trail and puts us onto a heavy bloodline. We get a bad check and the bloodline runs cold for a few moments, but as we cast about I soon pick the line up again. After I alert Zoltán to the presence of boar sign, he smells and tastes the blood in an attempt to establish whereabouts the animal was hit. It's clear the beast is still bleeding when it moves, but it's not been hit in a vital area. Zoltán thinks it was hit low in the brisket. Here, Bogey really gets interested and moves up a gear. She's certainly proven her worth as an efficient tracking terrier. She soon starts to speak, indicating the boar is on the move and is close, but it's still as yet unseen to us. All our senses and skills are called upon now at this tense and potentially very dangerous stage of the hunt. Through the trees we see the tusker, and this is one immense wild boar. The chase is truly on and the stakes are high. Bogey soon brings the boar to bay, and Zoltán politely gives me the word.
Shoot, please. Repeat. Yes.
The boar turns and I deliver another insurance shot. Zoltán's concern then turns to relief as the tusker is finally put down. But Bogey, the lion-hearted terrier, still attacks the 180-kilo beast, just to be sure. Sticking to best practice, we walk in carefully and confirm what we know already. The tusker is definitely dead. It soon becomes clear that Zoltán was right about the boar's wound, which was very low in the chest as he had suspected. This truly is a mammoth beast of 180 kilos plus, and performing the Gralloch is a three-man job. But some swift knife work soon sees the Leviathan eviscerated. Bogey finally realises there's no fight left in the boar after all, and turns her back on the beast in disgust. I love it when a plan comes together, and this was very serious work indeed. Occasionally on driven hunts there are casualties, and night comes early in the Hungarian winter, which put pay to the tracking team's efforts the previous night. We took up the trail as early as possible with an experienced PH and his amazing tracking dog. Thankfully the beast was safely put down, quickly and efficiently, and we can all share in the relief of a job well done. A successful result on the wild boar there, and now the shooting show news.
This is the Shooting Show news. BASC has unveiled a new system of legal cover for its members, totalling £100,000. From the 1st of March, BASC members will now have their legal expenses covered for appeals against firearms licensing decisions. The organisation said this was in response to concerns that licensing departments were reluctant to make decisions in difficult cases, preferring that courts take responsibility. Visit the BASC website for more information. Amber Hill has described her Young Sports Personality of the Year victory as absolutely amazing. The 16-year-old skeet shooter won the televised award after a string of achievements in 2013, including an ISSF World Cup gold. In an interview with Clay Shooting magazine, she said she was still struggling to believe she had won.
Oh yeah, it was absolutely amazing. I just can't believe it really. I'm not used to all of this, like, I still feel like I'm Amber, just a little like shooting at the weekend, but to get the opportunity to come up here and mix with like all these sporting celebrities is just incredible, and I really can't believe it.
£38 million. That's the value of grouse shooting to the Scottish economy according to latest estimates. Pronouncing the 2013 grouse season as the best for many years, sporting estates enjoyed a strong recovery from the wet summer of the previous year. Reports indicate that the late spring and dry summer made for good sport right from the start of the season, while there was also a developing stock that enabled shooting into November. More grouse news in Modern Gamekeeping magazine. The Game and Wildlife Conservation Trust has kicked off a campaign to reintroduce grey partridge into Scotland's arable and hill fringe landscapes. The Trust has organised 2 courses in March, hosted by a team of grey partridge experts. Courses will involve presentations and practical sessions designed to guide people through the challenges of reintroducing the species. The courses will take place in Midlothian and Inverness-shire. For more information, visit the GWCT website. And finally, Commonwealth excitement is mounting as the first UK shooting team announcement has been made. Wales's shooting team will be led by Commonwealth gold medalists Elena and Malcolm Allen. It will also include Jenny and Sian Corish, Mike and Sarah Wixie, and Mike Bamsey among others. Wales's shooting team manager John Dallimore said the team got the balance of experience and youth just right. That was the Shooting Show news.
Welcome to the Shooting Show. This week we're in Ireland on a Seeker Stag special. It's a Seeker double, plus Matt Manning takes us out rabbit hunting and shows us why he's the Gordon Ramsay of the airgun world. Well, I surprised myself. It's a hard life being a presenter. The old adage says never work with children and animals. Well, all things considered, it's clearly hard to avoid the latter. Plus I work with Wes, Byron, Latus, Jeff and Paul Childerley. Enough said there then. Welcome to the Shooting Show in this week's Rhino Poaching Special. Byron's back in Africa, but this time he's hunting perchers. Back in the 1990s, the attrition rate on rhinos was great. Some fast hare shooting action from the linkage. I see you turned up eventually after your vacation elsewhere, leaving us to do all the dray poking.
Well, yeah, I mean, if you want to go down that road, you've only just turned up yourself, haven't you?
Touché. While I'm having fun, it's left to the rest of the team to shoulder much of the spade work, filming on location and testing equipment.
It has a brilliant one-shot zero, which we're actually going to show you how to use with Holsar's new DFA unit. So, chicken!
Byron Pearce has his own Fenton moment in this shot.
Sit. Oi. Sit. Sit.
Bottom left corner will pop up a little box and you just scroll through it by turning it until you get to an X. Now that I'm on the X, press it in again for a second it!
How was that?
I'm alive!
Can I do some cover shots of you and the Browning on the hill, please?
Sorry I missed that bird.
Possibly not like that.
To do this, we need to get into the menu. Now the menu button, this is not going well.
I have scratched it. Oh, and I've dented the muzzle. Yes, it's absolutely f***ed.
Why the f*** do we do this for a living?
And when I'm not giving the team grief, our executive producer keeps them on their toes. Here, he's decided to produce his own exercise video.
Run through that front nose. Okay.
Really give it a swing. That's it. Keep going.
Wesley is somewhat vertically challenged, and here we catch him testing out a cost-effective way to gain those missing few inches. Yes, it's a hard life running a TV show, and it got even harder when at Loch Etive we decided to expand into fishing, as well as shooting. This is The Fishing Show. Everyone has come prepared apart from one chap who's forgotten to dress for the occasion. And he's not too keen on behaving himself either.
Ah, bollocks!
In the following cases, you may not be able to perform touch operations correctly. Using your fingernails or hard-tipped objects other than the supplied stylus pen, such as ballpoint pens. Operating the touch screen with wet or gloved hands. Applying excessive force or forcefully scratching the touch screen, or grabbing it and saying, "Ah, for f***'s sake, I f***ing know how the f***ing settings are like last f***ing time." Attaching commercially available screen protectors or adhesive film onto the touchscreen surface, and swearing at the unit with a Bridlington accent.
If you catch a fish, I'm never speaking to you again. I was serious about not speaking to you if you catch a fish on my rod.
Can you tangle my line there? Yeah, in fact, I think that's a joint fish.
Can't you just be happy for me?
I am happy for you!
In the end, fishing just didn't have the TV magic we thought it would. We spent all our time untangling lines and catching nout. Back to shooting. We've invited a few esteemed guests to show us how it's done. These boys are the real professionals. So John, you cull 100 stags a year here, I believe mostly with foreign guests, but do you have any Irish hunters that actually come and hunt the Seeker stags?
No.
There's not very many estates in the UK where you could lay on roost shooting with some degree of regularity, if you like you could at Rothwell. Can you tell me something about the estate?
No.
Peach car. Okay, walk on. We're in the middle of Gearfit. Good at trading. Walk the long way, but not that really.
Sometimes when on a filming trip we bump into our rival broadcasters, but there's always a courteous camaraderie between fellow TV professionals.
So the story is, David, you're all set and ready, is that right?
Ready to go. Done my filming. I don't know what you're doing.
You're such a cock, David.
Takes one to know one, Peter.
German forest director Jost Arnold proves his professionalism here and why he is the first choice of the Teutonic aristocracy.
Can you just give me your name and how to spell it, just a sound check?
Paul, P-A-U-L.
Yeah, I know how to spell Paul. Surname?
Oh.
Down in the bottom of the oh, what do you call it?
Slope, we call it in Scotland.
Behave, will you pair of bastards? Who's this fellow arsing around? Hello, it's professional hunter Patrick De Beer. I guess it pays to advertise. And here's Jason Doyle showing why he's, Irish.
Falky, would you like to say a few words?
It was a marvelous trip through the whole of Portugal, and unfortunately we didn't find a bar at all. So today we are quite sober and looking fresh, and I'm the only one who's not looking fresh because I was jogging for 2 hours before breakfast. Thank you very much.
Falk Kern of Wilden Hund magazine showing some quick thinking in front of the camera there. And that's all we have time for. Thanks for watching. Please don't forget to like us on Twitter and follow us on Facebook. This has been The Shooting Show. Happy Christmas to one and all. To play us out, here's our top shot of 2013. Modern gamekeeping deputy editor Nicola Turner showing her skills on the helm of the new Kubota ATV.